book that we read her every night called Bedtime Bear. And it goes around, there's all these different animals that come out of places. There's a bison in a basin, and then there's an owl in a towel.
I don't know what the kids on the street are saying, but a little smug.
Yeah.
And Blaze?
My dad calls those giggle sticks.
Giggle sticks!
Giggle Sticks is a great name for marijuana.
We have a giggle stick, and then we go look at your giggle stick.
My daughter is sort of like quite sort of posh in English, and she's like an owl in a towel. and then we go say it like Daddy, and she's amazing what she does. She goes, an owl in a towel.
No, she hasn't.
Do you think there'll ever be a time where you will watch them together?
I hope so. I don't know, like, we have this idea of maybe when we're sort of in our 80s.
Yeah.
We'll have a little screening set up, you know, and try to do all three in one night.
Right.
My dad's an obstetrician, gynecologist from home, and he's delivered over 6,000 babies in Northern Ireland, which is a tiny place. So,
almost every woman knows him.
Almost every woman knows him. Nice. Big fan of the fall or something. And then they'll be like, "Can I just say that your dad delivered me?" Is that it? Is that it? Anything else? No, that's it.
All three.
And maybe have a giggle stick.
Giggle
Have a
sticks.
giggle stick.
Giggle sticks in between.
It'll be like going to the museum of how you used to look.
Yeah, no, sure. And I also think, like, when we're in our 80s, you know, sex, I don't know. I think a giggle stick's a safe way to go. You know?
Yeah.
Really worse. I've had a guy in a toilet where doing the business. I wasn't doing the business with him. We were peeing at the same time in the toilet, and he was like, "Are you your man?" I was like, "I'm your man." Yeah. He goes, "Hey, I'd love a picture," and I was like, "Yeah, do you mind if we just wait?" It's like 2 minutes. He goes, "No, my wife will love it if we get it here." I was like, "No.
But I have a really unfortunate walk that is very, very bouncy, and
so they have this whole thing, they want to be like sexy coming out of the water, and the whole James Bond thing. But it's not a sand beach. It's one of those wee pebble beaches. I mean, you literally, we've all been there. Like, you cannot look cool coming out of the water.
And everything so far had been like very close to it. I mean, he hadn't seen me walk. I did this walk, and he was like, "That's a character thing, or is that?" And I was like,
"Is that a
sorry,
choice?"
I was like, "Sorry, what?" And he goes, "You're just your walk." And I was like, "Oh no, that's how I walk. I mean, that's just it." And then he was like, going, "Okay, let's do one. We just take longer strides."
We did one take, and I was going. And they were like, an old paparazzi.
Penser ça de soi-même, quoi.
Tu te réveilles pas le matin en disant je suis sex symbole et les bonjour sex symbole.
No, not yet.
Non, pas encore.
No.
Alors, bon, si les gens ils veulent penser ça, ils veulent croire ça, c'est bon, il y a pire dans la vie. Mais bon, il faut pas que je laisse rentrer ça dans ma tête.
Vous voulez pas me poser la même question? Moi,
We're gonna have to change something up here. Help me out. Yeah. So they put down like a wee carpet. It didn't really kind of work. It was kind of down, but they put rocks on it to try to keep it still. So, but it was still like, it wasn't like a platform and thing. There was still rocks underneath. And then I ended up wearing those little like sort of guppy shoe things.
There's some that carried over for all three crew-wise, and but you know they try to keep it a closed set. For the sort of sex stuff, they try to keep it like,
I see.
Only whoever really needs to be in there, like me.
Like you, yeah.
I can't watch those films because I made a movie with Dakota's mum many years ago, and I used to swing Dakota around at the age of 2. So I just can't see her as an adult. So forgive me, Mike.
I think I've swung her around a wee bit.
I wear like a wee bag. What is it called? Well, that's an expression that I say from wearing a wee bag, but it doesn't mean it's actually wee inside. I wear like quite a big bag. I wear a huge like travel case. And sort of stuff everything in there.
Potato sack.
Yeah, like potato sack. Yeah.
I picked one out, thought, let's try this on. I locked my trailer door here. Try this on. Oh, that feels all right. And then I took it off and went, I guess it's all right. And as I took it off, it had a little like stitch on the side that said inmate number 3. But it's clearly been used. This is some other film where like some massive like prisoner.
I thought these, you know, I'll take them out of the packets. They'll be brand new. They'll have that brand new smell.
Oh no!
And then I sort of picked one that I liked the look of, or whatever, the shape of. And then I picked it up, and on the inseam it said inmate number 3. It was like sewed into it. I was like, this has been used before.
And I thought, right, I'll be able to go play rugby, hopefully win that, and then go and do the play, and then go to the party for the rugby afterwards. When I was 15, I looked about 7. I had no hair or anything. And anyway, in the play, they'd given me this sort of black, very acrylic, highly flammable wig that they used to cut off and yoo-hoo to my face to give me a beard, to give the appearance I was older.
What is going on?
Hold on. I felt something drop.
Just calm down.
Have you seen the whole movie?
Yeah, I saw it. They make you see it. They make you see it.
Wow. This S&M stuff, I don't understand.
So I thought it would be a good idea. after the curtain came down on this play, and I'm going to this party after, and you know, I might meet a girl and maybe she drops a hand. To maybe cut off some extra hair off the very... By the way, I was a very fair child. I had long hair. So I went into the dressing room, I went into like the toilet and like cut off all this very curly jet black hair. I put it in a wee pile and got my yoo-hoo glue and just kicked it around there. Stuffed it in. I remember standing in front of the mirror going, that looks all right.
I mean, I think you kind of just freestyle, do whatever you want.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Do you still have those boobs?
Yep.
And you go into like a wee theatre, like a cinema, and but they won't let you watch it alone in case you film it or whatever. So I had a
Even
security
you
guard,
they're
yeah,
worried
even me,
about?
as if I'm going to film it. I don't know what I'm going to do with that footage. Oh wow!
Start pirating copies on the internet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, that didn't happen, and actually, thank God it didn't, because I got home, there was a car crash down there. I did actually have about 3 pubes. Naturally developed pubes. They went as soon as I
get a lot of fans talking to me as if I am Christian Grey.
Right.
So I'll have a lot of that sort of thing. I'll be in like a line at Starbucks or something, and someone will be like, "Oh, Mr. Grey." And I'm literally holding one of my children.
Yeah.
I'll be like, and so I
was his
had
name?
dogged up for a few pints before to get myself like, you know,
Yeah, in the mood.
in the mood.
Yeah.
And but I drank quite a lot of beer, and I just needed the toilet like the entire time. So I had to keep getting. I missed half the movie just peeing. And then he needed to pee at once. Anyway, and all the sex stuff. And by the end, I was literally watching it like this, like, going like I can't bear it. And I got up at the end, and he was like, "That was great, man!" Like high five.
My wife and I would walk around where we live in London, and because I'm on my tiptoes, I'm quite high, I'm quite bouncy. So my wife said, "Why don't you try leaning back?" Right? Honestly.
Someone was asking me recently, like, or telling me that there's more sex in the third one than any of the other 2. But I don't know. I mean, I don't sit there with a timer when I'm.
Yeah. Right.
Fucking sex.
This is my old right? No, okay. This is what we tried, right, with my wife. I'm not remember those commercials for Mr. Soft?
It gets tied up very nicely, and you have a nice. Well, I didn't mean that. It gets tied up, and then it gets tied up.
Yeah. I sang it on the day, and actually, you know, Sarah McLachlan, you know, Canadian singer. We were shooting at her house and in Whistler, and she did a rendition of a couple of her sort of songs before, and it was total like reverie, and everyone was just spellbound by this amazing singing. And she sat at the piano and did this, and then she finished and everyone was like crying, and then they were like, "Okay, Jamie, ready for you now?" And I was like, "Can everyone leave? Like I cannot bear like trying to follow that."
Yeah.
Go. All in.
Yeah.
Go.
Yes. Were you all there?